For all you mad bastards loving the Big Show podcast, get up even closer on Instagram, YouTube and TikTok, or raw dog it 4 to 7 every weekday on Radio Hauraki.
Yeah, man. Instant coffee there, Keyzie. Have you had a haircut today?
No, what's happened, Jace?
It's Tuesday again,
Oh,
isn't
yes,
it?
you've been coiffed.
I've been quiffed.
beg your pardon?
I had a haircut last week.
Yes.
And then they styled it in a way that I didn't really like it. But then, yeah. And so this week I've changed it a wee bit.
Was it last week when they
do you
had your
reckon?
fringe really flat against your
Yeah, it was
forehead?
kind of buffy.
Yeah, I
No,
can't
I
remember.
thought the opposite of
No,
buffy.
it was the week before.
Ah,
It
yeah.
was the week before.
What I mean is the volume looked bigger.
Yeah, it was more voluminous.
Voluminous.
Yeah. So, no, I've just got a different hairstyle. What do you reckon?
I think it looks great, man.
Same.
Looks sick.
It looks the same. Like you had it cut last week, right?
Yeah.
Looks the same, yeah.
Okay.
You know? Variation on a theme. Still looks good.
It's
But it
sti-
doesn't look, it's not like it's like, wow, you've got a different haircut.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't start a poddy with it.
No.
Like,
No. Well, no
Unless
one
we
else,
had- unless
no
there
one
was
else
nothing.
was saying anything, so yeah,
Oh,
I
right.
felt I had to sort
Well,
of...
you sort of interrupted
chip in.
Keyzie. Keyzie was coming in with something good.
Was it? Oh, that's good.
yeah, well, I've kind of lost steam on it a wee bit now.
Well, you steam it up again.
Well, let's chat about hair.
Haircuts.
It's quite predominant in our chat, isn't it? The old hairdos. You guys are constantly getting haircuts. So
you-
it's something that we talk about a lot.
Because this podcast is going to be on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Can you show the YouTube viewers, take your hat off and do that thing with your hair? Because I think it's really funny. Can you just...
Oh, you mean buff it up?
Yeah.
What we talk about, what we seem to talk about is that, Jace, you're constantly accusing Keyzie of getting a haircut, which he hasn't, and then I'm constantly getting haircuts, which you don't notice.
Yeah.
Those
that's
are the
it.
two things.
Yeah. So
And
that,
then you say, oh, no, I noticed. I just didn't say anything. But I was thinking, oh, yeah,
yeah.
he's had a haircut.
See, if you rocked around like that all the time and just fully embraced the mad bastard persona, and I wish people listening could see this right now.
And wore wacky shirts.
Wow, you already do that.
Yeah, you
Wow,
can't do
that's
that.
pretty boring.
Yeah. I'm kind of gutted, actually. I was looking through the wardrobe today when I was getting changed, going, I can't wear my short sleeves anymore.
Why not?
Well, it's just getting a bit chilly, Mogi.
Fuck, what are you talking about? It's 24 degrees.
Well, I feel I think it's because of my dicky heart. I feel the cold really
Yeah, but
profoundly.
what cold is that when it's 24 degrees?
Well, in my house, it feels like
in your
it's
house.
like 19,
And the mornings are
18.
cold for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, this morning when I
It
left, it was
warms
cold.
up.
It was cold.
And also what happens is, like when Keyzie and I leave the building to go to the car park,
Yeah.
that street out there turns
Is it
into like
windy,
a
is it,
wind
babe?
funnel.
Yeah.
And we just get our asses, and I always regret wearing...
Is that every day, Keyzie?
It's every day, Keyzie?
Really hard, Mogi.
Yeah.
A bit cold.
I don't know how you guys do it.
We have to lean into it, you know what I mean?
Like this. And,
Yeah.
and I will be holding a lantern out in front of me, and Jason will be holding my hand. And we'll
Yeah,
just slowly
he's
creep.
holding my hand.
Into the fray.
I'm getting sort of blown backwards because of my puny legs and weight.
Getting
Yeah.
blown backwards.
Yeah.
What does that look like?
Well,
It's him doing it.
imagine Keyzie holding my
Don't
hand.
use me in this.
Yeah.
No, and
Well, I
I'm,
just want to know what it
and
looks
I'm
like when you're
fluttering
getting
in the
blown.
breeze.
Oh, you're fluttering in the breeze,
Yeah,
yeah.
and he's holding on to me so that I don't just take off into the wind.
What are you holding on to, Keyzie, when Jason's getting blown backwards?
His hands.
Hold on, Keyzie, I cry.
I'm getting blown.
Hold on.
Backwards.
Yeah.
What have you been up to, Mogi?
Well, it's school holidays now.
So Mogi
School
Minogue's
holidays.
at home.
Yeah, so she's at home. My brother-in-law's here, actually. So that's been good because he can look after her a little bit. But it's tricky in the school holidays because still got work. Nothing changes.
100%.
I've got to get some play dates going so that I can offload the kid. And then we reciprocate on some days. My brother-in-law has got a job, so he's moving to Australia.
What a loser.
Yeah, what a dick.
What's
So
he
he's
thinking?
out of there on maybe Monday week or something like that.
That's a bit of a bummer, isn't it? Like, great
Well,
for
it's
him.
going to be a bummer in the sense that we won't have a babysitter, but also it'll be quite nice to get our
House back.
lives back. It's been 5 months. As my daughter said today, what was I talking to her about today? It was something along the lines of, So I've got a cousin that is now staying with his mum, my aunt, and so my mother and her sister live together.
Marge.
Yeah, and they've got different ends of their house, and so my auntie's son and his wife and their 2 kids have been staying there, and so my daughter was asking about that. I said, yeah, they've been staying there for a little while, and she goes, like Uncle Luke staying here. I said, yeah, like that. She goes, but they haven't been staying there for 3 years like Uncle Luke has been staying
3 years,
but it'd have been 5 months. So yeah, he's a good bastard. And he is easy, man. He's a really good man.
Does Minogue, your daughter, does she really get on with Uncle Luke?
She does now. Old Uncle Luke has gone through a bit of a learning process where he's sort of been a complete pain in the ass to her.
Right.
Which so it's been quite good because he's 24 or 25 or something or other. And so he's sort of been operating like a big brother.
Right.
But what's sort of dawned on him is you can't be a prick 100% of the time or the kid hates your guts, which is sort of what happened. So he's had to be a little bit, mix it up a little bit.
A bit nicer.
Yeah. But it's hard because it's funny. But then, so they've got a great relationship now. It's really good.
See, I still am at the point, like, so for today.
But it was really, can I just say, I loved him being an asshole to her because she needs
a bit of that.
Being pushed to the edge.
Yeah.
And the other person not caring that you're going to break.
Is that
it's good for your mental strength.
And that's what solo kids don't get.
Only kids, yeah.
Yeah, only kids.
Yeah.
So today,
OnlyFans.
No, don't mention OnlyFans. That's why I stayed away from it. So today we were filming Game of Two Halves, and Laura McGoldrick had her and Martin McGoldrick's kids.
Martin Guptill, as he's known. Martin McGoldrick, I like that.
Yeah.
Is that his name, actually?
Martin McGoldrick, he changed it.
Right.
Yeah.
She insisted. And so
She's a powerful woman.
They had the 3 children in the lounge area where we usually come and sit down and like.
How do they go as kids?
They're all really well behaved, like really,
Great, polite.
Yeah, really polite, really
Great.
lovely. They were just sitting on iPads and stuff, which is fine because we have to do this thing and the kids need to be quiet.
Yeah.
But still, I'm still at the stage of my life where I walk in and I see a whole lot of young children and I just go, don't know how to communicate with you guys, and just walk past them.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
But you know what I mean? Like, I think there are certain kids, like one of my best mates' son, George, really love chatting to him for some reason. I find him, like Mogi Minogue. She's so bubbly and happy. I feel like you can have some, but not, I can't, I wish I could walk up to all kids and go, g'day, man, what's your name? You know, I can't do it. I'm not interested.
Nah, that's fine.
Yeah,
Nothing wrong with that.
But once I've had my own kids,
once you have one, then you're into it, and it does become really fun.
It does.
You talk to them as an adult.
Really?
Yeah, I notice people, and that's fine. It doesn't matter, but I find it weird that people change how they speak when they're talking to children. Hey, how's it going? You all right?
G'day, man.
Why are you talking like that?
So I should talk how I normally am.
Just talk to the kid like it's a person.
G'day, Mogi Minogue, how you going, man?
Absolutely like that, because it's funnier to you if you are talking to a kid.
What's going on, man?
Like that.
How's work?
How's it going? That's right, yeah.
How's the missus?
Yeah. Another tough day in the mine, eh? Yeah, you're right, fella.
Another day, another dollar.
But they love that because nobody talks to them like that. Most people talk down to them.
Like, okay.
But you don't talk down to kids. You shouldn't. I find you just shouldn't talk down to kids. It's far more enjoyable for both parties if you talk to them like they've got a brain. They probably don't, but it's funny.
like to employ the squat.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
I pick them up by their ears.
Oh, yeah, good.
And get them level with me.
I do that really patronising thing where I squat down in front of them. G'day, little fella.
Do you put your hands on your knees?
G'day, mate. G'day, mate. What's going on there?
G'day, champ. How's it going?
What's your name? What's that you've got there? Is that an iPad?
But weirdly,
do you have a good day at school?
I always loved kids.
Yeah.
Even when I was sort of growing up, I always was able to, and I was always a stupid bastard with kids. I always used to make them laugh and stuff, but I never thought of having kids. And then I had like 800 of them.
You're a victim of your own laziness in the sack, though, weren't you? Really? There wasn't a lot of planning going on.
I wasn't lazy in the sack. I was vigorous.
Yeah.
So I used to be fun with kids too. When I was a teenager is when it stopped. I used to always like, oh, kids, I can have fun with them and like blah, 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 blah. And then all of a sudden it was like, I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
I actually, even now, I find it like a challenge to engage kids.
Right.
Like if I go somewhere and there's kids there, I'll make a point of chatting to them.
You do?
Yeah, absolutely I do. Yeah.
What's your go-to?
I squat down and I go, "G'day, little fella. How was your week today?" Struth, you're a big little bastard. You're
big
putting
on weight, you fat bastard. What's going on?
How was your week today?
But I like. But I kind of like.
Good shit.
I kind of like, when kids, the sort of bafflement they have sometimes when an adult speaks to them. You go, "G'day, mate. How you going?"
Hello.
And they're like, "Good."
Yeah.
I find that challenging. And I go, "What have you been up to?" And I'll just
How about
chat.
them All Blacks?
How about those blacks? I say.
You've got to say the full name. This whole thing, because when you started the show,
How about them blacks?
But you used to always. This is on YouTube, remember?
Yeah, the All Blacks.
But is that a thing? People just used to refer to the All Blacks as the Blacks.
Yes.
Right, because you're the first person I've ever heard use it like that. So I feel like it's just you. Mike?
Yeah, I think it's just you.
Blacks.
Triple down on it. Hey, listen to the Big Show 4 till 7 every weekday.
Oh my God, my chair's sinking and it won't stop.
Oh no!
Oh my God! Oh, what's happened?
It's an audio medium mostly.
Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki. Or give their podcast a hoon on iHeartRadio.